through the week, halfway through this week's episode of the weekly vlog, and also as well, hello there Stevos, and welcome along to this week's episode of the weekly vlog. This is weekly vlog 207. It is, as mentioned, Wednesday morning. I've just been a little bit busy so far this morning. I've got into my work uniform. I have also just emptied the recycling bin as well, because the recycling bin waste goes today, so I had to get rid of some empty bottles that were in my room, an empty shower gel bottle that I know that was in the bathroom that I'd literally just finished using, and just a little bit of recycling waste that we had down here as well. So that's all gone out into the recycling bin. Recycling bin is being wasted today, as mentioned, and it didn't get emptied a couple of weeks ago when the last collection was, because my mum was in hospital and I was in bed sick and had no energy to get up whatsoever. So anyway, what I'm about to do now is I'm just waiting at the moment for the kettle to boil so that I can make myself my first flask of tea of the day and take it with me on my journey, on my walk to work on this Wednesday morning. And I'm currently walking to work on this Wednesday morning. Firstly, I just want to say that I've been going to bed quite early recently. I've been going to bed around about 9:30, 10 o'clock, which isn't too bad, I guess. But at the same time, you know, like even on my days off from work, I've been going to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, when usually when I'm not working or I haven't got work the next day, I'm going to bed at like 1:30, 2:30 in the morning. So I don't know why I'm going to bed so early recently, but there we go. But anyway, today I'm seeing my support worker after work. Originally I was going to be seeing him this afternoon from around about 2:30, I think it was, but he's now moved it. He messaged me late last night, said to me, you know, can you do 11:45? Admittedly, I do get home from work at around about 11:30, or in between 11:30, 11:40, so it's going to be a bit of a push, but I am willing to do it though. So yeah, so hopefully I'll see my support worker a little bit early, you know, gets it done, out the way. I'm not waiting around and stuff, and it just means that I get to relax afterwards and chill for the rest of the afternoon, which ain't too bad. Also as well, actually, I'm seeing my support worker, well, originally it was going to be 3 times this week, but I think it's going to just be today and tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm seeing someone completely different though, who I do know, who I have met before. But yeah, so I'm going to be seeing a female support worker tomorrow, and I'm seeing my usual support worker today. And then originally I was going to see my support worker on Saturday morning, but I turned around to him last week and was like, I can't see you Saturday because I'm working. I work Saturday mornings. And he's there like, can you not be a little bit cheeky, see if you can go in a little bit later? I'm like, no, I can't do that. Because he wanted to have a breakfast session with me. Because it's been a while since we last did a breakfast session together. But anyway, so yeah, so there we go. So anyway, on this Wednesday morning, currently walking to work. I have got 20 minutes before I start my shift at work, so I'm about to have some breakfast this morning. I have got a bowl of honey hoop cereal, and also as well I've got a banana as well. And before I start my shift at work this morning, I'm also going to listen to some music on Apple Music via my Bluetooth headphones on my phone. So I have just got home from work on this Wednesday morning, just about to get out my work uniform. I am wearing my uniform, but there we go. I've just got my jumper on over it. So I'm just about to get out my work uniform, and then I'm going to have a quick drink, which is a strawberry flavoured protein goodness shake, kind of protein shake. It's kind of a thing now that I usually get when I finish work. It's just, you know, not that I need bulking up or anything like that, but I just like a good old protein shake after I finish work, especially after all the heavy lifting that I do in work and stuff like that. So never know, might make me grow big and strong. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that, drink that in a second, and then I'm gonna head into the bathroom, brush my teeth, and then I'm going off to see my support worker and one of his clients. My support worker actually just gave me a phone call to let me know, to say whether or not I would be up for doing a double up session with him and another client, which I'm always happy to do, to be honest. I'm quite happy to do that. So we are going to do that today. So I will probably let you guys know in the next scene of the vlog what I got up to with my support worker and his clients. And yeah, I'll let you guys know. So I have got back from seeing my support worker and one of his clients. I'm out, don't know if you can see, somewhere down there on the floor, there is Simba walking next to me along the footpath on this Wednesday afternoon. Had a fun session with my support worker, went to pool, had a bit of a change of scenery, to be honest, because sometimes we do go to Bournemouth, so it is nice to change it up a little bit and go to pool with my support worker and one of his clients. We did go to Wetherspoons. I did have some lunch. I had a chicken, what was it, no, it weren't chicken korma, chicken something, I can't remember the name, chicken katsu, that's it, chicken katsu. I swear I'm getting old, okay, I swear I'm getting old. But anyway, yeah, so chicken katsu I had with rice, and I also had a pint of Pepsi as well, which was really nice, and really refreshing as well. Had a little meander around Poole Town Centre with my support worker and his client, got back in his car, went to another client's house to go and walk their dog as well, because they're out doing something at the moment, which I'm not going to dive into. But yeah, so, and then that was it. And then my support worker dropped me off at Castle Point. I walked back all the way from Castle Point back to my house, and here we are right now outside taking Simba for a long walk up this footpath. And yes, it is safe to say, by the way, I have indeed achieved over my 20,000 step goal on my phone today. Wednesday afternoon, just made myself a flask of 3-in-1 creamy coffee by Nescafe, so I'm going to wait for that to cool down. Also as well, by the way, I have got another bottle of orange and mango flavoured sparkling water, which I'm considering drinking while I'm waiting for that flask of 3-in-1 coffee to cool down, but I'm going to leave it there for now. Also as well, I'm going to have a shave as well, because I didn't have a shave yesterday, so I'm looking a little bit rough, to be honest. So, and also as well, I did just get a message from Kim, actually, who's just messaged me to say, hey, are you free tomorrow? Now, admittedly, tomorrow morning I have got another support session with another support worker who I think I said about earlier in the vlog, so I'm not going to be available like early tomorrow morning, but I can do kind of late in the afternoon. So I've kind of left it with Kim for now as to whether she wants to meet up with me at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I'll let you guys know maybe a little bit later on the weekly vlog whether I do meet up with Kim or not, so we'll see what happens. If not, I'll try and arrange to meet up with Kim maybe next week or something. So we definitely do need to meet up, and we definitely do need to have a good catch up as well. So it has been a while since me and her last met up. Also as well, by the way, I didn't try this last week towards the end of the weekly vlog, but I do still have those Nescafe Aero Peppermint flavoured mochas, which I definitely do want to give a go. So fingers crossed, by the time the end of this week's vlog is over, I would have tried it and taste tested it for you guys and let you guys know my thoughts on the Aero Peppermint flavoured mochas as well, okay? But for the time being though, I do still have plenty to drink. I do still have some 3-in-1s to drink, which I'm probably going to drink over the course of the next couple of days. As soon as I've drunk all those, then I'll definitely be on to the peppermint mocha flavour of Aero. I just love the fact that when I go onto Disney Plus on my iPad Pro, look, because you watched The Simpsons, they basically have given me all of these kind of spin-offs or whatnot of The Simpsons, like the Simpsons movie, Playdate with Destiny, all these like Simpsons shorts. But scrolling down though, here we go, The Simpsons. I'm going to watch a couple of episodes of that for the next couple of hours on Disney Plus on my iPad. For dinner this evening, I've got sort of a made up beef casserole. So I've got beef with some vegetables, some cauliflower rice, and I've also got some a bread roll as well, sliced up with some butter on it. And for dessert this evening, I have got a Flake 99 ice cream. Wednesday night, just about to watch today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my... Good morning everybody, just opened my curtains on this Thursday morning, and I've not long woken up. I have watched today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my Samsung tablet in bed. And now it's just coming up to 8:15 on this, or has it just gone 8:15? It's just gone 8:15, sorry, on this Thursday morning. I'm just about to head off into the bathroom and have a shower and get dressed and start my day. Also as well, I should note that today is Thursday the 4th of July. 4th of July over in America is an important day because for those guys over there, they're celebrating Independence Day. So for them, it's a national holiday for them today. So happy Independence Day to any of my American viewers out there that do watch my YouTube channel or the weekly vlogs specifically. I hope you guys enjoyed your Independence Day holiday for 2024, and of course today here in the UK as well, it is another important day as well because people are going to the polling stations. The polling stations have been open for the last hour. They'll be open until 10 PM this evening, and the members of the British public who are aged 18 and over are going over to the polling stations across the country to go and vote, because today is the general election. We will find out in roughly 24 hours time, or more than 24 hours time, exactly who is going to be our next Prime Minister, whether it will be the Conservatives, whether it will be Labour, or it could be a coalition government. We'll wait and see what happens. Of course, I will bring you I'll bring you an update in regards to the general election a little bit later on in this week's episode of the weekly vlog, and tell you the results and tell you who is in power, who is our next UK Prime Minister as well. So yes, anyway, it is Thursday morning, and like I just said, I'm just about to head off into the bathroom, have a shower, get dressed, and I'm also going to have a shave as well on this Thursday morning. I am outside on this Thursday morning, not at the polling station just yet, no. I'm going to put my vote in a little bit later on today for the UK general election, but I've walked up the footpath, now I'm walking down the footpath as I'm currently taking Simba out for his first walk of the day on this Thursday morning, and it is, by the way, a breezy but lovely day outside today as well. Thursday morning, just got back from walking Simba, and I've also gone over to the polling station. Obviously I'm not allowed to take my vlogging camera with me, but I have also casted my vote for the UK general election, which is taking place today. The announcement, the results will be revealed tomorrow, so we should find out later this week who the new Prime Minister is, or maybe it could be our current Prime Minister. Who knows? We'll wait and see. Obviously, I am not going to give away my result or anything like that. I just want to keep it private. But what I will say is, if you have voted during this general election, then well done, congratulations. You may have voted for change. You may not have voted for change. We'll wait and see what happens. But what I will say, though, is that if you haven't voted, then don't complain, because, you know, don't complain, don't moan, don't whinge, don't whine about it, because obviously you do need to get out there, you do need to vote during these important times, especially general elections and stuff. You know, it is very important to get out there and vote. There's a lot of people on social media today that are saying get out and vote, and I do think for myself and for you guys as well out there here in the UK, it is very important to vote. I mean, you know, your vote does mean a lot. I mean, it can change the course of history, it can change the course of the future of the country and stuff like that. So definitely do. I mean, if you didn't get the chance to go out and vote during this general election, in the next election, whenever that may be, could be 4 years from now. Normally it is around 4 or 5 years, every 4 or 5 years when we have a general election here in the UK. Make sure that you do get out there and vote, because it's very important. For breakfast today, I've got Choco Hoop cereal. I have made myself a flask of 3-in-1 creamy Nescafe coffee in my flask, and I'm currently watching episodes of The Simpsons on Disney Plus on my iPad. For dinner this evening, I've got some potatoes with some Chinese chicken thighs, some mushrooms, some peppers, carrots, some celery, some cucumber, tomatoes, and some lettuce as well. Thursday evening, and I have just made myself a flask of tea. Something that I've not had in a while, actually, is a flask of tea. But I've just made myself a flask of tea, just about to go on my iMac right now and have a Skype video call with my friend Kieran over on Skype on my iMac for our usual Thursday night catch-up. Also, as well, earlier in the vlog, I did say about meeting up with Kim. We're not going to be meeting up this week. We are instead going to be meeting up next week instead, so I am going to be seeing her. We've decided we'll go and watch a film together, get a bite to eat, have a catch up with one another. So it's been a while since I last saw Kim, so yeah, it'll be really great to see her. But right now though, Thursday night, just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran over on Skype. Morning all, it is Friday morning and I have just woke up. It's just gone 7:30, I think it is. Is it gone 7:30? Let's have a look. 7:30? Nearly 7:30. It's just gone 7:20 at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog. Friday morning, just woke up, just opened my curtains. It's very wet out there. It's been raining overnight and it does look quite windy out there as well this morning. Come on summer, come back to us. It's July. But what I do want to say though is this morning everyone will be waking up to the news here in the UK and probably around the world as well. They'll all be waking up to the news that the UK from today will have a brand new Prime Minister in the form of Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party. Labour have got through and they have beaten the Conservatives, who are currently in power at the moment, and who have been in power for the last 14 years since 2010. So they have beaten the Conservatives. They have so far got around about 409, maybe even 410 seats. It might even be even more than that, whereas the Conservatives, they have got around about 130 to 131 seats. So they Labour needed 326 seats to win and get into number 10 Downing Street, and obviously they have now beaten that, if not more. So yeah, so there we go. So Labour are in. This will be the first time that Labour have got into power again since 1997, when Tony Blair got into power as the leader of the Labour Party back in 1997. So that was roughly around about 27 odd years ago now. So yeah, so it's really good news for Labour. Congratulations to Labour for winning the general election, and congratulations to Keir Starmer on getting the job as the leader of well, the UK Prime Minister and stuff like that. So let's just hope and pray that a lot of the things that he has promised in his manifesto when he was campaigning around the UK and stuff over the last several weeks, let's just hope and pray that he does keep to his word. And let's just hope now that we do, here in the UK, start to see some change, if not all change, that he has promised over the last several weeks, as he does take the keys to number 10 Downing Street and does become our new UK Prime Minister. Anyway, back to this week's episode of the weekly vlog though. It is Friday morning, just woken up and now I'm just about to get dressed. Friday morning, currently out taking Simba for his first walk of the day up the footpath on this Friday morning while it's not raining. It was raining this morning when I opened my curtains. Luckily it stopped for the time being. First things first, I do want to say I do apologise about my right eye. My right eye is a little bit infected at the minute. It's just because, I think it's just because I've been going through a lot at the moment. Been crying a lot, been stressing a lot. And it's something that I don't want to disclose in the vlog at the moment, to be honest.
So I'm not going to disclose what's been going on behind the scenes at the moment, but we'll wait and see what happens. I really hope that whatever's going on in my life at the minute, it does resolve, you know, and it sorts itself out basically. Also as well, I forgot my phone because after all, I've got such an old brain. I'm honestly, I'm so forgetful, and now that means that I can't record how many steps I've done doing this walk, how many calories I've burnt during this walk. See, that's one feature that I love on a smartphone, is the pedometer feature, because it means that I get to see at the end of the day how many steps I've done, how many calories I've burnt as well. So yeah, also as well, I was going to go for breakfast this morning, but because the weather's a bit iffy, I thought, you know what, I'm going to hold off having breakfast. I might actually go for a breakfast at the Toby Carvery on Monday next week, so I might do that Monday morning. So yeah, it'd be good for me to go out, have some brekkie. I haven't had a Toby Carvery breakfast in a very long time, so it'll be really good for me to get out and go there and have a breakfast in the morning. Anyway, like I said, I'm currently taking Simba out for his first walk of the day up the footpath on this Friday morning. For breakfast today, I've got Choco Hoop cereal. Just made myself my first flask of tea of the morning. I was just about to watch a film on my tablet, but at the moment, I'm just about to actually go and continue watching the election coverage over on Sky News on YouTube, because Rishi Sunak is about to make a final speech at number 10 Downing Street before he heads off to Buckingham Palace to hand in his resignation as Prime Minister to King Charles here in the UK. So I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to watch a film, and then after that I'm going to take Simba for another walk, because by the time I've watched the film, it will be lunchtime and it'll be Simba's second walk of the day. So yeah, so whatever film I have watched though, I have already spoken about it in this week's episode of the movie wrap up, so if you've not yet checked that episode out on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, feel free to check it out after this week's episode of the weekly vlog is over. For dinner tonight, I've got a Burger King takeaway, and this is what I've got. I've got a Whopper meal, so I've got a Whopper burger right here, and then after that I've also got some cheesy chips as well, with 3 onion rings which we got for free with our order, and also some chili cheese bites as well. Also with my Burger King takeaway, I did also get a bottle of Coca-Cola as well, which I'm going to drink in just a few moments. And by the way, earlier I did go to the shop because I needed to go and see if they did any kitchen fall at the shop, which sadly they don't, because originally for dinner tonight my mum was going to do the rest of the Chinese chicken wings or chicken thighs that we had last night that I showed you guys earlier in the vlog. But because we haven't got any kitchen full, and because the shop didn't do any, my mum's decided that she'll leave it for now. She's going to go shopping anyway tomorrow, so she'll get some kitchen full then. Excuse me. But I did also go to the shop though, and I did get myself a Mega Monster energy drink as well, so I'm currently drinking that at the moment. And over on my laptop at the moment, I'm currently, excuse me, I'm burping, to apologise. I'm currently watching some episodes of The Simpsons on Disney Plus on my laptop, so I'm going to shut my camera off here for now because I keep burping and I keep having to excuse myself. So yeah, so I'm watching The Simpsons as well on this Friday night. Hello, good afternoon, Saturday afternoon, just got home from work, just about to get out my work uniform. So I'm currently outside taking Simba for his afternoon walk on this Saturday afternoon. The weather can't make up its mind. 1 minute it wants to rain, next minute it's sunny and cloudy, so the weather's been a bit weird today. While I've got you guys here actually, I thought I'd just give you a bit of an update, and if you follow me on social media, you may already know this, but for those that don't follow me on social media or are new around here, I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. So this weekly vlog that you're watching, which has been released now on YouTube, and if you're watching this on the 8th of July or after the 8th of July, This is going to be the last weekly vlog that I'm going to be doing for a little while. I've been vlogging for the last 11 weeks as well, which I think is fantastic. And I've been vlogging with some amazing people that I do care about, I do appreciate, and I do love having in my life. And when I do come back to do more weekly vlogs again, I do hope and pray that I do get to create more fantastic and brilliant content with those people. Hopefully the plan is to kind of bring the weekly vlogs back again in August, and I will let you guys know when the weekly vlogs do come back, because obviously I do know that a lot of people do enjoy watching my vlogs and do enjoy seeing me document my life and everything that goes on in it and stuff like that. But I will say that this week there is a Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event happening on July 10th. I'm going to be covering it on July 11th and then July 14th, and then every Sunday going forward I'm still going to be doing the movie wrap-up videos, okay? So they're still going to be coming up throughout July, going into August as well. Again, they're going to be coming up at 4 PM UK time on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. But for the time being though, the weekly vlogs, they are going to be ending after this episode has finished, just for a little while, okay? Just for a few weeks. For dinner tonight, I've got a Chinese chicken thigh with some mixed veg, some roast potatoes and some greens. And for dessert this evening, I have got a ice cream. It's a mint chocolate cornetto ice cream. Good afternoon everyone, it is Sunday afternoon. I'm tired, I'm knackered, and I've not long got home from work, got out my work uniform, and I'm currently taking Simba out for his usual afternoon walk up the footpath. The weather so far is keeping up, not looking too bad at the minute. It is sunny, can't complain. For dinner tonight, I've done, me and my mum, a southern fried chicken thigh and southern fried chicken drumsticks with some baked beans, pork sausages and some mixed vegetables. It is Sunday night, 20 past 9 at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog. I am just about to go downstairs and make myself a flask of Aero peppermint flavoured mocha, which I'm going to try for you guys in just a few moments. I've had a video chat with my friend Kieran on Skype, and also as well I've had a chat with my granddad as well. I had a very long chat with my granddad, a very long catch up. It has been a few weeks since I last spoken to him. So he's doing all good, by the way. He's actually just got back from Cornwall, he was telling me. So yeah, so he was catching me up on all of that sort of stuff. But I am going to be seeing him later this month. We have kind of arranged for me to go up and see him on July 24th until July 26th. So a couple of weeks ago I got the Nescafe Aero Peppermint mocha from Asda when I became ill, and obviously I was saving it for a couple of weeks because obviously I was ill. I was going to try it last week, didn't get round to it because after all I did forget and I've got an old brain, but I've got it right here in this flask and I'm going to give it a go for you guys now and let you know my thoughts on it. So let me just give it a sip. Okay, to be honest, there isn't anything kind of different to like a normal mocha from Nescafe. I would probably say, like, I've seen reviewers online. There is there is kind of there's a little kick. There's not a big kick, but there's a little kick, only a little bit, minor, where I can kind of taste that peppermint aftertaste. But I mean, a lot of people have said online when they've reviewed this that, you know, the peppermint flavour is quite strong, but I can't really taste much of the peppermint, if that makes sense. There is only a slight hint of it, but not too much. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10, to be honest, in terms of rating. So, is it something that maybe I would consider buying again? Maybe. Maybe not. I really don't know. But to me, though, it just tastes like a normal mocha, really. So yeah. Anyway, for the rest of this evening, by the way, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be watching Gabby Thompson. She's uploaded a new video on her YouTube channel, so I'm going to give that a watch. And I'm also going to be editing this vlog that you guys are watching right now as well, and uploading it to YouTube. So that's what I'm going to be up to for the rest of this evening. But aside from that, though, that is pretty much it for this vlog for the time being. Like I said earlier in the weekly vlog, this is going to be the last one that I'm going to be doing for a while. Next vlog that I'm going to be doing is going to be coming up in August, and I will let you guys know, hopefully by the end of July, I will let you guys know when the weekly vlogs will be returning, okay? But for the time being, though, the vlogs are... Excuse me, sorry, I'm burping now. The vlogs are going to be coming to an end for a little while, okay? Just while I kind of recharge my batteries and stuff, you know. And hopefully I will be back in August with a lot more content. I'm going to be still picking up the camera, excuse me, while I'm not vlogging much, excuse me. Sorry, I am burping a lot, so sorry, guys. So I am going to be vlogging my meet-up with Kim, which is going to be coming up. I've now got the hiccups. So I'm going to be meeting up with Kim, and I'll vlog with her. Also as well, I might vlog my time away with my granddad on the 24th to the 26th of July. We'll wait and see on that one. And anything else that I do get up to between now and when the weekly vlog does return, you know, if it's something that's worth vlogging about, then I will vlog it. Of course, I will pick up my camera and vlog, but for the time being, though, you know, I would probably rather not film as much, if that makes sense, you know, especially as I'm taking a bit of a break, a little bit of a hiatus from doing weekly vlogs and stuff. But I will insert all those little bits, though, that I do film in my next episode of the weekly vlog, okay? So, also as well, I just want to say very quick that I am planning to meet up with my friend Harry, who has appeared in the vlog a couple of times. I may meet up with my friend and his partner Maxine as well. We'll wait and see. But I do know for a fact that he wants to go and see Deadpool and Wolverine, and so do I. So I have kind of arranged for us to maybe go to the cinema together to go and watch that at some point between the end of July and the beginning of August. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. But I am looking forward to meeting up with Harry. It's been a while since I last met him as well. And if he's with Maxine as well, then I'm looking forward to meeting up with Maxine as well, because again, it's been a while since I last saw her as well. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. When the weekly vlogs do return in August, though, I am going to be meeting up with Kieran. I am going to be going to the Bournemouth Air Festival as well, and hopefully capturing footage from there. Weather permitting, of course. If it's really bad weather, then of course I'm not going to go. But yeah, I will try and capture some footage from the Bournemouth Air Festival when the weekly vlogs do return in August. And also as well, there may be, by the off chance, there might be a chance where I might be going up to Crawley once again for either for the day or for a couple of days. I'm not really too sure yet. All I know at the moment is this is something that I do want to do maybe at some point in August, early August, mid-August. We'll wait and see. But I do want to go up there again because I do actually want to go and have a proper look around the town centre, and just have a proper look around Crawley in general, to be honest. So, yeah, so we'll wait and see what happens on that, okay? But listen, for now, guys, I want to first of all say thank you to all of you for watching over the last 11 weeks that I have been vlogging, and to the people that have appeared in the weekly vlogs over the last 11 weeks. Again, I want to thank you for appearing in the vlogs, because honestly it really does mean a lot that you guys have wanted to create and share content with me and make special memories for me to look back on here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. And I really do hope that when I do come back in August and going forward from August into September, October, November, etc., that, you know, that I do get to create more content with the same people that I've got in my life at the moment, because every person that I do have in my life at the minute really does mean a lot to me, and I really do appreciate them. I really do care about them, and yeah, that is all that I can say. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, then feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to become a Stevo. Now, there is going to be movie wrap-up videos coming up every Sunday between now and when the weekly vlogs return in August, so don't worry, those aren't going anywhere. And also as well, I just want to mention very quickly that I am going to be going live on Thursday evening this upcoming week, Thursday the 11th of July 2024 at 6 PM till 7 PM UK time, as I'm going to be discussing everything that was announced at the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event that's taking place on Wednesday the 10th of July. So I hope you can join me live for an hour on Thursday night from 6 PM till 7 PM. But until then though, from me, it's goodbye, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys again in my next YouTube video.